Okay, so Wristoia rates food 3. I had this idea. I found a new channel, Bald Barbecue Guy, I think it's called. Sorry if I got that wrong. Check him out. Yeah, bit of a breath of fresh air really. I watch quite a lot of barbecue channels. I barbecue a lot. I'm cooking inside today because it's easier. I would normally cook on a griddle on the hob, but I haven't cleaned it from the family barbecue, so this is really just a bit of an experiment. Because I like hot dogs, but I don't really like hot dog buns. They don't really work very well. It's difficult to get big enough ones. So I had an idea which I'm going to do now. So as I don't edit, hopefully this isn't too long a video. So I've started to fry the onions. I'm going to put some salt. Got my salt pig out. Put a bit of salt on. Yeah, I'm cooking on a cast iron pan. So I had to change things around a bit as I would normally do it, because normally I can have different heat zones and use some different tool stuff. But yeah, that's not happening today. It's just a bit of an experiment. I've pre-cooked the dog over there. I'll just let these cook up a bit more. Actually, no, I won't. What I'll do is I'll pour on some maple syrup. Make sure it's the right thing. There we go. A bit of maple syrup there. And let these cook a bit. Then I'll put the dog. I have, as I say, pre-cooked the dog a bit just for ease of videoing. Normally I wouldn't do that. I'd just do stuff at the right time. I've got the. Let's just get these to one side. And I'll put the dog back in. Excuse fingers. I cut the dog as I normally do. I'll stop saying dog now. I cut the hot dog as I normally do. Put some slits in it. Not really much point. It's a visual thing more than anything, I think, and not really much point in terms of what I'm about to do to it. So what I've done is I've hollowed out a baguette. I got this yesterday, so I bunged it in the oven to crisp it back up, but I would have normally done it the same day. I've hollowed out a baguette, so it's closed, so there's no awkward falling out stuff. And the dog, where's it gone? It's in the fridge. Let me just, where's my tongue goes? Here we go. I've got it on the highest setting. Sorry, I've got it on the lowest setting of a very, can I touch that? No. It's the biggest ring, so it's really, really hot still, even though, but it sort of simulates a griddle to some degree. What I found, I did a bit of, I really like these. The Brooklyn Dinos big dogs. You can get these in a smaller size, but I like that size. I taste tested about 7 hot dogs, and these were the best taste I felt. I found them in Waitrose, so I went back to Waitrose. What I've discovered in Waitrose is you can't buy Cumberland sausages anymore in there. Cumberland whirls in there anymore. No, you can buy Cumberland sausage, but you can't buy Cumberland whirls. And they also don't sell American plastic cheese, so this was the nearest they had, which is basically just Monterey Jack cut in thin slices. But it's not, it's going to break if I fold. Whereas proper American cheese kind of, it will have a different melting temperature. So this isn't great, but it's just it's all I could do in Waitrose yesterday. So I'm just going to go for it. And what I'm going to do in lieu of that is, I think, a bit of an experiment. I'm just going to pop that on there just to try and melt it a bit, because it's not, I think if it was American cheese it would melt in a minute when I do what I'm going to do with it, but this probably won't. I've got some jalapenos here too. I'm just going to bung them in to warm them up a bit. And I'm also using my favourite barbecue. It's not my favourite barbecue sauce, but it's Aldi, Bramwell's original barbecue sauce. We tried a load of bottles. Gosh, the cheese is going. I might have to abort that idea with the cheese. I tell you what, I'm not going to abort it. I'm just going to go with it. What I was going to do with the American cheese was wrap it around the dog, but I'm just going to have to shove that in now, aren't I? But I was also going to do a Cumberland whirl. I think I'm actually going to turn this off now. That is warm enough, and I might even get a glove and move that across so it's not even on the, I don't know, won't really help much with it. I'll just put it there so you can see it. I think I'm going to have to go for it. So what I was going to do was wrap the cheese around the dog and stick it in there, but now I can't do that. So loading was always the big question. So I need to load this now. Let's just shove some stuff in. Oh, this isn't going to go well, is it? Burning myself. Let's see how this goes. It's just a trial, because maybe the roll's not big enough, so I don't want to stick too much in there because the dog won't go down. Oh, there we go, it's gone in. I did purposely leave it so that it actually, let's put some, getting in the right state here, let's put some of that Bramwell's in. Oh, I was saying, yeah, my favourite one, I can't remember what it's called, but it's way more expensive than this, but this is like 89p a go, and it is almost as nice as my favourite one, which is more like £3 or something. So right, let's see, maybe this would be better with a spoon. Yeah, this was always going to be the problem, was loading. I think I've got everything in there now. Maybe this is something you don't do for guests, but once you've got there we go. Oh, sorry, I'm not showing me. I'm going off camera here, going off piste. Once you've got there, oh look, there's another jalapeno in there. There's quite a lot of onions, probably too many onions. Once you've got there, I think the end result, and bearing in mind I'm doing this on camera, so it's always more difficult to do. Once you've got there, I think the end result is quite good. I think it's good to have a little bit sticking out, so you can just go for that first. I'm going to go for that now. Delicious hot dog. And then you go through it. I mean, that's going to be really tasty, isn't it? My other idea was to get a Cumberland Well. In the old days, you used to get crusty rolls, and they were cooked in batches of like 6. So you had a big section here that was not crusty, it was bread. I was going to pull that out. Obviously, I could just cut it. Pull that out and try and manhandle a Cumberland Well into here, so it was obviously round, and then equally fill that with stuff like I filled this, and see how that turned out. But I couldn't get a Cumberland Well, so yeah, we'll leave that for another day. But this is it's looking, like I say, it's looking a bit messy. I keep going off camera. It's looking a bit messy because I'm doing it. I probably should use maybe a spoon. But if that was completely, have I got everything in? Got jalapenos, barbecue sauce, onions, and cheese. I think that, where we go, that handed to a barbecue recipient would be quite good. I got the idea from the rollover hot dogs that I did a video on a while back. It just means that it's not, normally with a hot dog it's got a slit in it, and you put the hot dog in the top and everything's spilling out, and that's not a bad thing, you know, it's a fun thing too, but I just thought this might work. But yeah, let me know what you think if you do watch this video. I don't get too many views on my food videos, but yeah, for now, one dog live it.